ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। बीजस्यान्तरिवाङ्कुरो जगदिदं प्राङ्निर्विकल्पं पुनर्मायाकल्पितदेशकालकलन वैचित्र्यचेत्रीकृतं मायावीव विजृम्भयत्यपि महा योगी वयस्वेच्छया। तस्मै श्रीगुरुमूर्तये नम इदं श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये। वार्तिका 54। बुद्ध्यादयो नवगुणाः नित्या एवेश्वरस्य चेत् नित्येच्छावान् जगत्सृष्टौ प्रवर्तेतैव सर्वदा। बुद्ध्यादयो नवगुणाः नित्याः एव ईश्वरस्य चेत्। If the nitya guna would remain in Ishvara, then नित्य इच्छा नित्य इच्छावान जगत सृष्टौ सर्वदा प्रवर्तेत एव। Then what would happen? Ishvara, who is nitya ichha, nitya jnana and nitya prayatnavan, he would constantly have ichha, constantly there is knowledge and constant kriya. So jagat will continue to be there in the form of new creation will keep coming out, keep coming out. He will not sit quietly. Sarvada pravarteta eva. In टीका भगवत ईश्वरस्य नित्यज्ञानेच्छादिमत्वस्य धर्मी ग्राहक प्रमाण सिद्धत्वात्. So there by dharmi shabda you have to take Ishvara because nitya jnana ichha they are dharma. So dharmi grahaka pramana will be, as I mentioned, Ishvara siddhi for nyaya is predominantly through anumana pramana. Even though they accept shabda pramana, but they use anumanam for Ishvara siddhi. So dharmi grahaka pramana will be anumana pramana. अनुमान प्रमाणैः सिद्धत्वात् तेन च शरीर वैलक्षण्य सिद्धेः न उक्त दोषावकाश. Now this sharir vailakshanya, you can take it in two ways. One is sharir means of jivas. Jiva sharir is different from Ishvara sharir. So sharir vailakshanya siddhe hai, because Ishvara sharira is different from Jiva sharira. The doshas that you are pointing out will not be there in Ishvara sharira. This is one way of reading that svakya. Sharira vailakshanya siddhe hai. Or as I mentioned last time, you understand it as Ishvara Sharira is different. So, Ishvara will not have dosha in this way. But in Tika, if you read, most of the explanation is based on this aspect that Jiva is different entity and Jiva has Navagunas, not Ishvara. And therefore, this defect does not apply for Ishvara. If this is how Purva Paksha would say, then Siddhanti says, which defect will not apply? The defect of Kriyavatva, Vikaritva, ityadi. And then Vinashitva. Ishvara will not have that defect. If you say, then Siddhanti says that Ishvara will not have that defect, but Ishvara will be constantly doing creation. He will be constantly engaged in Srishti, or in other words, Srishti will be eternal. Navagunaha iti Jivatma Abhiprayam. The Navagunas, they are from Jivatma standpoint, Navagunas are from Jivatma Abhipraya. Nava means out of the 14, Jiva has 14 gunas. The 5 Nitya gunas you eliminate. Sankhya Parimana Prathakva Sanyoga Vibhaga. So 14 minus 5 Navaguna. And that itself is from Jiva. Iti Abhipraya. Tesham api Ishwarena Jagat Sargada Upadiyamanattvad Ishwarasya iti uktam. Why Sureshwaracharya ji said that Ishvara has 9 gunas? Because yesterday, as I mentioned, Ishvara does not have dharma. Ishvara doesn't have sukha dukkha and also dvesha. So why did Sureshwaracharya ji say? So this Tikakara explains, Jagat Sargadav, at the time of creation, Ishwarena Upadiyamanattvat. Ishvara has accepted those. Means Ishvara has it and then Ishvara makes it available for Jiva. So at the time of creation, everything is with Ishvara. So all gunas are in Ishvara. This is one explanation. Tesham api gunanam Ishwarena Jagat Sargada Upadiyamanattvad Ishwarasya iti uktam. Yadva, or second explanation is what? Where is the mention of Ishvara in Nyaya Darshan? What is Ishvara according to Nyaya? Okay, according to Nyaya, 9 dravyas are there. In 9 dravyas, Ishvara is there. In 7 padartha, Ishvara is there. Then where is Ishvara? In 9 dravya, Atma Shabda is there, right? Atma Shabda, they divide as 2 types. Jiva and Ishvara. In Tarka Sangraha you see, in Atma there are 2 categories. Jivatma and Ishvara. Paramatma they refer as Ishvara. Then they say Jivatma has 14 gunas. With these 9, 5 constant which are there for all plus 9. Ishvara is Nitya Ichha Jnana Prayatnadivan. Ishvara has Nitya Jnana Ichha Prayatna. Eka. is only one. Atmas are many, Ishvara is one. Means Jivatmas are many, Ishvara is one. Ishvara also belongs to Atmatva Jati. Atmatva Jati will be there in Ishvara also, like in Jiva. So now you read this next explanation. Yadva tattad dravya upadhau. So Ishvara also will be one dravya. Remember, in Nyaya Darshan, Ishvara is a dravya. Tatya dravya upadhau yavanto gunaha यस्य द्रव्यस्य निर्दिष्टाः ते तद्द्रव्य व्यक्तिषु सर्वासु समा एव. Whatever gunas are there, nirdishta, pointed out in that dravya, they will be there in all dravya vyakti. So dravya will have jati. Its vyakti will have all gunas of that dravya. So Atma Jati will be there because Atma is Dravya. Then Atma Jati will have 14 gunas. And each Vyakti of Atma will have 14 gunas. So each Vyakti is Jiva also and Ishvara also. So Jiva has 14 gunas, each Jiva has 14 gunas. True or not? True. And Ishwar also, because he also belongs to Atma Jati, Ishwar also will have 14 guna. That is what is said. Te tad dravya vyaktishu sarvasu sama eva. Yatha drashtanta he gives. Prithivyaha chaturdasha gunaha sarva prithvi vyaktishu. Prithvi also has 14 gunas. Not the same as Atma, different 14 gunas. It will have Gurutva, it will have Paratva, Aparatva, all those. They will be there in Sarva Prithvi Vyakti. Sarva Prithvi Vyaktishu Tavanto Gunaha Vartante. Na Nyunaha Napi Adhikaha. Neither less nor more. Now what is Sarva Prithvi? Sarva Prithvi Vyakti means, see, in Vedanta we say what is Prithvi? So how many Prithvis are there according to Vedanta? Only one. In Nyaya, they don't say one Prithvi. Every matter object that you see, like my desk, so desk is Prithvi, bed is Prithvi, flower is Prithvi, vriksha is Prithvi. Each will have 14 gunas. Each thing is called Prithvi. That's why Sarva Prithvi Vyakti, every entity, every species in Prithvi species, every individual entity is called Prithvi. Each will have 14 gunas. Sarva Prithvi Vyaktishu tavanto nan nyunaha napyadikaha. Tatha atmatva avachinna atmadravyasya api atmatvopadhau sarvatra chaturdash guna visheshavattaya bhavitavyam. In the same way, Atmatva avachinna atmadravya. Atmadravya will have atmatva. Atmadravya has atmatva jati. Atmatva avachinna atmadravyasya atmatva upadhau. So because it will have the atmatva as its upadhi, sarvatra, in each vyakti, 14 chaturdaša guna visheshavattaya bhavitavyam. They all will have chaturguna vishesha vishishtatvam. Tathacha, and therefore Ishvara also falls in the same category. Tathacha Ishvarasya api atmadravya antahpatitvat. Ishvara is also antahpati. He falls in the same category group, having atmatva. देयरफॉर बुद्ध्यादयो नव विशेष गुणाः स्युः इति आपाद्य वचनम् एतद् द्रष्टव्यम्. सो हैविंग एक्सेप्टेड दैट you should say Ishwar also will have 14 gunas, and out of 14 5 you leave which are there for all, and then the other one will be 9. So you say Ishwar also has those 9 gunas buddhyadayo. ते चेद ईश्वरस्य नित्याः निरपेक्षाश्च, and in Ishwara if these are nitya there, always there, and nirapeksha means they don't expect anything else to be there, they will be there on their own. Tada dosham prasanjayati, then what will happen? This kind of dosha prasakti will happen. Dosham prasanjayati nitya ichhavan iti. So Ishwar will become Nitya Ichhavan. Nitya Ichhavan Ishwara. I was just trying to see this prasanjayati. What is the dhatu for that? Saj, but nothing is given in the book. Sanjayat, no explanation. In Dhatu Kosha, Saj, San, Nitya Ichhavan Jagat Srishtau Sarvada Pravarteta. He will engage in the Jagat Srishti all the time. Now, Purvapakshi says, Astu tarhi sarvada pravritti. Let there be their constant pravritti. Why do you have to worry? Tatah kim syat. What difference does it make? What do we have to lose? Tatah kim syat. Iti atah. प्रवृत्त्युपरमा भावात् संसारो नैव नश्यति मोक्षोपदेशो व्यर्थस्य दागमोऽपि निरर्थकः प्रवृत्त्युपरमाभावात् संसारो नैव नश्यति मोक्षोपदेशो व्यर्थस्य दागमोऽपि निरर्थकः. प्रवृत्ति उपरम अभावात्. Pravritti will be there always. There will not be any uparama, withdrawal from activity. Pravritti uparama bhavat. Samsaro naiva nashyati. The samsara will never end. It will just go on and on. samsaro naiva nashyati. So, means jiva will be always samsari. Where did the whole problem begin from? If you take Ishvara as only nimitta karana, then he will be kriyavan. Because of kriya, he will be vikari, then vinashi, then also nitya pravritti, nitya ichha jnana prayatna, then nitya samsara, then jiva will be nitya samsari. Samsaro naiva nashyati. This is also the problem with Purva Mimamsaka, because they say Srishti is nitya, is always there. And according to them, moksha is going to Swarga, and bandhana is coming to lower yonis. Human with inferior thing or even going below is bandhana. So now, Ji Jayati. Dosham prasanjayate. Ji Jayati we can use. Ji Jayati is in which gana? Then how Sanjayati will come? Some. अच्छा, सम उपसर्ग भवादिगण सम सम उपसर्ग सम संजयति लिकम संजयति. Okay, yeah. So, okay, Purva Pakshi says, okay, then let there not be samsara nasha. Mastu samsara nasha. Tatraha mokshopadesho vyartha syat. Then this moksha upadesha would be vyartha. No point in giving moksha upadesha, because nobody will be liberated anyway. न केवलं मोक्षोपदेश वैयर्थ्य मात्रं शास्त्र प्रणयनं च निरर्थकं स्यात्. Not only moksha upadesha vayarthya will be there, shastra pranayanam means the study of shastra. Pranayanam literally means leading to shastra. Means when we are led to shastra, we are asked to study, we are asked to see scriptural teachings. All of that will be nirarthakam. Agamopi nirarthakah syat iti aha. Agamopi nirarthakah. So, shloka vyakhyanam itself is a tika. Pravritti uparama abhavat samsaro naiva nashyati. So, Ishvara will have nitya pravritti, samsara nasha will not take place, moksha upadesha will be vyartha, agama also will be nirarthakah. परमते दुष्टत्वे ज्ञापिते स्वमतं तेन न बाध्यं सिद्धम इति उपसंहरति. In paramata, this dushtatva is there. Dosha will be there in Nyaya, etc. Purva Mimamsa also. Paramate dushtatve jnapite. Paramate is which case? Dushtatve सप्तमी. दुष्टत्वे is सप्तमी. Paratve is paramate is सप्तमी. Jnapite is also सप्तमी. समानाधिकरण और व्यधिकरण. Like earlier, all sixth cases were there. Here also all seventh cases are there. So, paramata is dushta. In paramata there is dushtatva. So it is Vyadhikarana Saptami. Both will be Vyadhikarana. Paramate Dushte is not given. Paramate Dushtatve. And Dushtatve Jnapite is Samanadhikarana. Jnapite means it is known. Dushtatva is Jnapita. But our matam, Vedanta is not affected by that. So we have different explanation. So that's, we don't say Ishvara is Nimitta Karana, Ishvara is not Kriyavan, Ishvara is not Vikari or Vinashi, according to us. न बाध्यम सिद्धम इति उपसंहरति तस्मान् माया विलासोऽयं जगत्कर्तृत्वमीशितुः बन्धमोक्षोपदेशादि व्यवहारोऽपि मायया तस्मान् मायाविलासोऽयं जगत्कर्तृत्वमीशितुः बन्धमोक्षोपदेशादि व्यवहारोऽपि मायया. तस्मात्, therefore, ayam maya vilasah, this maya vilasa, this play of maya, जगत कर्तृत्वम ईशितुहु जगत कर्तृत्वम ईशितुहु ईशितुहु शब्द व्हाट इज द प्रातिपदिक प्रातिपदिक विल बी ईशितृ प्रथमा एकवचनम विल बी ईशिता ईशितृ तृच प्रत्यय जगत ईशितुः जगत कर्तृत्वम अयम माया विलासः. सो दी जगत कर्तृत्वम इज माया विलासः. जगत कर्तृत्वम is napumsakalinga. Okay, so to adjust for that, a maya vilasa is pullinga. So ayam shabda has come. Ayam shabda is to adjust the gender. Ayam maya vilasah ishituhu jagat kartrutvam. So literally, because jagat kartrutvam will be napumsaka, so maya vilasah, and so creation, in other simple words, creation is Ishvara's maya vilasa, ishituhu maya vilasa. And bandha moksha in our system, in our siddhanta, asmat pakshe na kopi virodha. Bandha moksha upadesha vyavaharopi Maya siddhyati. Yes, everything we will adjust. Bandha, moksha, and all upadesha. Dharma upadesha also is there from Maya standpoint. What is that in Panchadashi? Vidyaranya Swamiji says, Mayaya sarva sambhavat. Mayayaha sarva sambhavat is a Mayayam sarva sambhavat. In Maya everything is possible. Means we can accommodate everything. In Brahma Sutra, in Avirodha Adhyaya, Prathama Pada, it is said that any questions you have against our system, we will explain it through Maya. That's why they all think we are Mayavadins only. All our questions, answers will be Maya. Because Brahma doesn't do anything. It is Nirguna, Nirvikar, Niraka. And everything. So if someone says, do you say Jiva is one with Brahman or different from Brahman? Because on one hand you say Jiva Brahma Aikya, and on other hand you say Jiva should do Upasana of Brahma. Jiva should follow dharma and everything. You see, in Vyavahara, Maya is there, everything you have to understand. When you go beyond Maya, then Brahma. But we don't say, while Maya is there, Jiva is bound. While Maya is not there, Jiva is liberated. We don't say like that. We say, even when Maya is there, Jiva is Mukta only. He doesn't know that he is Mukta. That's all. So it is not Dvaita Dvaita Siddhanta. It is always Advaita. Tika. Asman mate bandhadehe api maikatvat. In our mata, bondage is also maika. And therefore, mokshopadeshopi maika eva abhyupagamyate. Mokshopadesha is also maika. Everything is through Maya only. When I was teaching 1 year Vedanta course, at that time there was one student. His name was Mike. So every time Mike. So earlier he didn't know what is this Mike. So he would think his name is coming every time. Mike eva abhyupagamyate. Tasya swarupato maikatve api. In its essential nature, even though bandha, moksha, everything is maika, satyartha vishayatvad asman moksha shastrasya pramanyam aropitam. Moksha shastrasya, the main word here is of the moksha shastra. You say everything is maika, then moksha shastra is pramanika or not? Moksha shastra, it is within Maya or outside Maya? If it is within Maya, how can it be pramana? So that is this sentence. Moksha shastrasya satya artha vishayatvat. What it is revealing is satya. Satyartha vishayatvat. So Brahma is satya. Therefore, moksha shastra is pramanika. Here it is given only in simple words. But in Brahma Sutra, big Purva Paksha is raised that the Maik moksha shastra for you, which tells that you are Brahma. Illusory teaching, if it says you are Brahma, that teaching will be Satyam or Mithya? It will be Mithya. So, in some places, the explanation is given as, for Mithya bondage, Mithya teaching is enough. Bondage is Mithya, Jivatva is Mithya. So, for Swapna Roga, Swapna Aushadhi is enough. And you will wake up. Means you will become Swastha. But in Brahma Sutra, it is not explained this way. There it is explained differently. There it is said, even if it is Mithya, means it is explained in this way that even if it is Mithya, it will work. That Swapna Drashtanta is not given there. Differently it is explained by Bhagavan Bhashyakar himself. Here you see now, Pramanyam will be there for Moksha Shastra. Aropitam Varna Dairghyadivat. Like in Varna, so A, E. If Varnas will be A, E, U, Ri. These are the Varna. Correct? This is Varnamala. A, E, U, Ri, etc. So in that, the Varna, there will be dairghya means a will have dirghatva as a, pluta will be a, then e, e. So this is hrasva is fundamental, dirgha, pluta, these are additional. Then you have uddata, anuddata. Swarita is fundamental, uddata, anuddata will be additional. They all are aropita in the dhvani. They are not there in the varna. Varna is only fundamental alphabets. You superimpose the dirghatva, plutatva, uddata, anuddata, etc. In the same way, in Moksha Shastra also, the fundamental teaching is Brahma. That is Satyam. Everything else is Upadeshad Ayam Vadaha. For accommodating that, you will have to say there is one teacher, there is one student, student approaches teacher, everything, and first he has to do Karma Yoga, then Upasana, then Tasmad Vaye Tasmad Atmanah. All that Srishti Prakriya and everything is for another purpose. That purpose being real, therefore everything else is na virudhyate. So the pankti is tasya swarupatah maikatve api tasya mokshopadeshasya. Moksha upadesha is maika, but satyartha vishayatvad asman moksha shastrasya pramanyam asti na virudhyate. Pramanyam na virudhyate. Just like aropitam varna dairghadivat. So pramanyam is not aropitam. Pramanyam, aropitam, don't put them together. Moksha shastrasya pramanyam. Just as varna dairghadi, they are aropita. Or if you say pramanyam aropitam, then because of the main vishaya, pramanatva is accepted. And therefore na virudhyate iti sarvam avadatam. Avadatam sarvam dosharahitam nirdushtam. Avadatam shabda I have used in Tika. Sarvam avadatam. So our siddhanta is free from all defects. Iti Shri Dakshinamurti स्तोत्रार्थ प्रतिपादके प्रबंधे मानसोल्लासे द्वितीयोल्लास संग्रहः इति श्री दक्षिणामूर्ति स्तोत्रार्थ प्रतिपादके प्रबंधे मानसोल्लासे द्वितीयोल्लास संग्रह. Thus, in the Dakshinamurti Stotra Artha Pratipadaka Grantha Manasollasa, Dakshinamurti Stotra Artha Pratipadake Manasollase Prabandhe. Prabandha means Grantha. Dvitiyollasa Sangraha. The Sangraha means Upasamhara, conclusion of the second Ullasa. Dvitiya Shloka Vyakhyam Upasamharati. Dvitiya Shloka Vyakhya is concluded. Further now in Tika. Sarvartha drashtritvena upalakshitah chidatma tvam padartha iti prathama shlokartha. सर्वं जगत् स्वात्मन्य आपीय स्वयमेव विश्वं स्वमाया विजृंभयन् सर्वानुस्यूत सिद्धात्मत्वेनोपलक्षितश्चिदात्मा तत्पदार्थ इति द्वितीय श्लोकार्थः. प्रथम श्लोकार्थ इज चिदात्मा त्वम पदार्थ, द्वितीय श्लोकार्थ इज चिदात्मा तत्पदार्थ. So first shloka tvam pada, second shloka tat pada, both are chaitanya. In this way it is given. Or in other places, like in particular in Chandogya 6th chapter, tvam pada is explained as chidatma, and tat pada is explained as sadatma. Tat pada is explained as sat, because sadeva somya is the srishti begins from sat. So sat aspect is highlighted in tat pada, and chit aspect is highlighted in tvam pada in Chandogya. In Drigdrishya Vivek also that same format is kept, because when jiva vichara is there, pradhanam will be chaitanyam, and when srishti vichara is there, pradhanam mostly always it will be sat. Here in Dakshinamurti Stotram, both are actually given. How do you know? Because satta sphuratta, sphuranam, satta sphuratta. So that is how he maintains. Now you see all the other part of that tika. Sarva artha drashtritvena upalakshitaha. Sarva artha, artha means padartha. Sarvesham arthanam drashtritvena. Arthanam padarthanam. Sarvesham arthanam padarthanam drashtritvena. Drashtritvena means as drashta. Upalakshitaha. As sakshi, he is upalakshita. Chidatma is upalakshita by the word witness, sakshi. Why upalakshita? Because sakshita api na tatviki. Sakshitvam is upalakshanam eveyam nistaranga chidam budhe. It is also upalakshanam. Why upalakshana? Because when sakshi is there, it is called sakshi. When sakshi is not there, then it is not called sakshi. When drishya is there, then it is called drashta. When drishya is not there, then you don't have to call it drashta. Then it is chaitanya matra. Chinmatroham sadashivaha. So sarvartha drashtratvena upalakshitaha chidatma tvam padartha iti prathama shlokartha. Prathama shloka will be Vishwam Darpana Drishyamana, that shloka artha. And Dvitiya shloka is this, Bijasyanta. Sarvam Jagat Swatmani Apiya. Apiya means Apiya, Padhatu, having drunk. Apiya Shabda in Vivek Chudamani in some shloka. Apiyatam. Where did it come? Huh? No. Apiyatam. Somewhere apiyatam has come. Oh, in Panchadashi I think it came. Dvaita dugdham apiyatam. Drink the milk of duality, as in 6th chapter, Chitradeep, I think. So, Swatmani Apiya means having consumed the entire Jagat in one's own self. Swayameva Vishwam, Swamaya Vijrumbhayan. The whole Vishwa is projected by one's own Maya, Swamaya Vijrumbhayan. Swayameva, without any other help. Sarva anusyuta siddha atmatvena upalakshitas chidatma. That which is sarva anusyuta. So actually sarva anusyuta will be sat swarupa only, because that is clearly known. Satta and satta alone is Sfuranam. So sarva anusyuta siddhatmatvena upalakshitas chidatma tat padartha iti dvitiya shlokartha. So now tvam is explained, tat is explained. What is remaining? Asi. पदार्थ ज्ञानम इज डन, वाक्यार्थ ज्ञानम शुड टेक प्लेस इति तात्पर्यम उपवर्ण्य इदानीं पदार्थद्वय ऐक्य वाक्यार्थ प्रकाशन परम तृतीय श्लोकम व्याख्यातुं प्रश्नान् उत्थापयति. सो दी तात्पर्य इज एक्सप्लेन, तात्पर्यम उपवर्ण्य इदानीं पदार्थद्वय ऐक्य वाक्यार्थ प्रकाशन, पदार्थद्वय ऐक्य ऑफ द टू पदार्थ देयर ऐक्य वननेस प्रकाशन परम तृतीय श्लोकम. सो तृतीय श्लोक व्हाट इज द ऑब्जेक्टिव? वाक्यार्थ प्रकाशन. So the meaning of the Tattvamasi will become clear in third shloka, which is in the form of Padartha Dvaya Aikya. Tritiyam shlokam Vyakhyatum Prashnan Utthapayati. Vyakhyatum, what is the upasarga? Vi ang upasarga purvaka धातु वी आ. If you remove, what will be there next? ख्या धातु. So it seems like it is ख्या धातु, ख्या प्रकथने, but ख्या धातु is सार्वधातुक only. ख्यातुम will be ardha dhatu ka prayoga, and therefore ख्या धातु you cannot use. ख्या धातु is used only for sarva dhatu ka prayoga. So chakshing dhatu you have to use, which will go as ख्या only. Chakshing dhatu. Vyakhyatum प्रश्नान उत्थापयति. प्रश्नान उत्थापयति. उत्थापयति. So the dhatu will be shtha dhatu. Shtha will become stha. प्रश्नान उत्थापयति. सत्ता स्फुरत्ते भावेषु कुत आगत्य संगते बिंबादिदर्पण न्याया दित्थं पृच्छन् प्रबोध्यते. सत्ता स्फुरत्ते भावेषु कुत आगत्य संगते बिंबादिदर्पण न्याया दित्थं पृच्छन् प्रबोध्यते. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. शंकरं शंकराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः. ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः. ओम शांति शांति शांति.